Life is not what is happening to me. Life is how I feel about what is happening to me. So, mic not working well is what's happening to me. This is our situation. It can be the mic. It can be something in my body, not my way. It can be something about people around me, not my way. It could be something at work, not my way. It could be something happening in the world, not my way. Life is not what is happening to me. Do this. Let it get coded here. Life is not what's happening to me. What's happening to us is an energy. I do not experience the energy which comes to me. I experience the energy I create in response to what is coming to me. Right? So, let's say, for example, this is the situation. The mic is outside, and it will remain outside for the rest of my life. But how I'm going to think about it right now, where is it going to get recorded? Here, not here, here, and not here, here. So, mic is outside, not my way. This mic doesn't get recorded here. What is not working fine doesn't get recorded here. But when I create a thought, why is this not working fine? That thought gets recorded here. Now the mic is fine. Better? But when it was not working fine, if I would have recorded and we would have recorded, why is the mic not working fine? They tested everything, but they didn't test the mic. What kind of a program is this? They prepared for months and the mic is not working fine. And here we are sitting and we can't hear properly. How can it be like this? 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 thoughts. Yes or no? And after some time, the mic is fine. But can I delete the recording that I did in those 2 minutes? Can I delete that recording that we can create in 2 minutes? Yes or no? No. That becomes my permanent recording. So is it possible that the mic is not fine and we create a nice thought about it? Yes or no? Is it possible that the mic is not working fine and we still create a nice thought about it? But why should we create a nice thought about something which is not right? Why should I create a right thought about something which is not right in my life? Why should I create? It's not right, it's not right. I should create a thought, the mic is wrong, it's faulty, it's not working. Why should I create a right thought about the mic? Hanji, why should I create a right thought about the mic? Because mic is not my life. But what I will think about the mic will get recorded here. Now, once it gets recorded here, this will be my emotion. It can be an emotion of irritation. It can be an emotion of anger. And we have a lot of other emotions which we create in response to situations which are not my way. This is just a mic. Tomorrow it could be your spouse not talking properly like this. Sunday morning tomorrow? Sunday morning tomorrow? Still, it's just a situation outside. Anything outside of this is outside. Monday morning I wake up, my foot is paining. It's a situation outside. Outside of me. I am here. Let's put our hand like this. Everybody, put your hand like this. Tomorrow morning you wake up and suddenly you find this whole arm is numb. Not moving. Numb, no sensation. We call the doctor. We get it checked. That is the doing. Like when this mic is not functioning properly, the doing has been taken care of. But while they are taking care of the doing, what is the thought that I have to create? Everyone hold your hand like that. Everything we are going to do for the next 2 hours, because only then it will get recorded here. This is hurting. My body, not my way. Let's say it. My body, not my way. This is I, this is my body. This is I, this is my body. Now when my hand starts hurting, paining, will it start paining here? Will it start paining here? Sure? Will it start hurting here? Everyone, will it start hurting here? Where will it hurt till? Here, 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 here. It can reach here also. But it will not hurt here. When will it start hurting here? When will it start hurting here? When I create? So what kind of a thought will I have to create for it to hurt here? Negative. Example of negative. Because right now we are calling it negative, tomorrow we will call it normal. It is our normal thoughts which are hurting. So what thought would I have to create for it to start hurting here? Anybody? Hanji? Why did this happen to me? 1. Second. Hanji? That is the right thought. Which thought are we going to create so that it starts hurting? We need to have a list of our thoughts which create the hurt. Hanji, very good. Whether this will get cured or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. My thoughts, thoughts of people around me. Everyone is doing the doing perfect, calling the doctor, taking the medicine. The doing is perfect, but nobody is taking care of the being. The being is only responding to the doing without choosing the response. So which means, if the body is hurting, I don't create pain. But if I create pain, will that make a difference here? If this pains, this does not pain. But if I create pain here, does it do anything here? Think. If this hurts, this is fine. This cannot cause pain here. But if I start creating pain here with the way I think, whether it's worry, whether it's fear, whether it's anxiety, does that do anything to the pain here? How many feel it will do something to the pain here? What will it do? It will get better? Why did it get worse? Fix this equation here. Situation does not create the hurt. But when I create the hurt, it starts complicating the situation. Can we say that now? Situation does not create the hurt. When I create the hurt, and how do we create hurt? Thoughts, thought. When I create the hurt, it complicates the situation. Say it. Tomorrow this recording is going to pop up on the screen and say, no, think, change, don't think like this. Now instead of my hand, it's a family member. Not behaving right, going through their own emotional trauma, saying things which I had never imagined they would say or do. Situation. Anything out of here is a situation. Now apply the same equation. Instead of my body, it is a family member. When they do what they do, does it create pain here? Remember, everything out of this is outside. This is I, everything else is outside. When they do what they do, where are they creating? Where is the pain getting created when they do what they do? Where outside? Visualize them standing here. For you, they're sitting next to you, so you can even see them there, sitting next to you. So just look at them. Everyone look at your family member if they're sitting next to you. Now, 30 seconds, pause. When they do what they do, which is not the perfect according to my definition of right, when they do what they do, does it create the pain here? Look at them and put a finger here. We have to do all this today. Put the finger here. When they do what they do, does it pain here? When they do what they do, does it pain there? It's very easy. Think. When this was hurting, it was hurting. But it was not creating the pain here. When they are behaving in a certain manner, which is not perfect, is it creating a pain here for me? Sure? Always? Not sure. Look at them again. Laugh like this tomorrow also when they do what they do. And then our vocabulary will change. Look at it. It's outside here. Yes, their behavior is not my way. Their behavior is what I had never imagined they would say what they were saying. They have changed so much in the last few years. They can be aggressive, they can be rude, they can even cheat, they can even betray. Anything can happen in my life. But it is still a situation outside of me. But because I was not exercising this power, I created hurt and I said, they hurt me. How many of us have used this line saying, they hurt me? How many names are there on the list? They hurt me, they humiliated me, they insulted me, they disrespected me. Long list. And when I was creating this thought, I started feeling the pain here. But because I was creating that thought in response to the behavior, I did not separate that and say, I created the pain. I said, they hurt me. Now, does it make a difference? I created the hurt or they hurt me? Does it make any difference? It's the same thing. No, I'm in pain. Does it make a difference? I created the hurt or they hurt me? Does it make a difference? What difference does it make? I'm still in pain. Look at them again. No, really look at them again. Seriously, let's do this. Look at the difference between the line, I created the hurt and they hurt me. What is the difference between these two lines? When I say they hurt me, my mind is being controlled by them. When I say I created the hurt, my mind is being controlled by I. When I say they created the hurt, who's going to heal me? They. And so we look at them. He said, I was absolutely fine. I don't think I did anything wrong. More pain. Now they don't even feel they've done anything wrong. Simple things get complicated. Don't look at the screen. I know it's not very easy, but create a thought and it will happen. This is giving us the signal that we are addicted to screens. And what happens, You will sit straight and then gently your neck will go like this. And then you will bring it down and within few minutes it will just go like that. Couple of times do it and become a master of your mind. Become a master of your mind. The mind should do only what I ask it to do. My eyes should see only what I ask them to see. If I don't want it to go up, it should not go up. But I haven't been instructing it for long, and so it's not listening to me. But when I now start instructing it, once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, that mind will be my control. So when you see yourself, okay, I've started looking at the screen again, no problem. It's just a habit. But who created the habit? I. Who will change the habit? I. So when I say they hurt me, I hold them responsible for the pain and I expect them to heal me. But when I understand I created the hurt in response to what they did, the control comes to me. Now who is going to heal me? I myself. Which is more comfortable? When I'm going to wait for them to heal me, I could wait for... Why would I have to probably wait forever? Because the other person does not believe that they did anything wrong. Second option, they may want to change, but they are not being able to change. Like our habit, this. We might want to change, but we are not being able to do it immediately. Third option, they create the change. So we always have 3 options. 1, they don't want to change. Second, they want to, but don't have the power to change right now. Third, they can create the change. But not everyone always will change the way I want them to be. But there is one person who can change always the way I want them to be. Put the finger there. Not there. Here. Here. And if one out of the two uses this power, the relationships will always be in harmony. So, bring all the names on the screen of your mind. The wound can be old. Some wounds are of childhood. They did this to me. They did this to me. They rejected me. They ignored me. Just a thought creates the pain. Just a thought creates the pain. And then when I hold on to the thought for a period of time, now it's not just pain, it becomes a wound. If I just create a thought about this mic, it's not working. It's just a thought. If I repeat that thought a couple of times, I create an emotion with that of irritation. But if the program is over, I'm back home, I fly back to country, India, 2 days later. But even after returning there, I say, but why was the mic not working? No, it can happen. I know it all sounds funny right now. I can. And then next week I'm at another program and I look at the mic there. And I then remember this mic and say, but why was the mic not working that day? And so when I invest that energy into that thought repeatedly, and that thought is not a high vibrational thought, it is a lower energy thought, I am reaffirming that thought and that emotion. And very soon, I will start fearing mics on every stage. Very soon, I will start creating a thought when I walk up on the stage, what if this mic is also not working? So one experience in life, in my situation, if I don't create the right thought about it, I will not only just create the irritation or the anger when that situation is not my way, I will start making it my repeated way of thinking. I will start imagining it even when everything is fine. And that is when we start creating fear and anxiety, even though everything is fine in life. And when it starts becoming a repeated emotion, then it's not just a thought or an emotion, it starts becoming a habit. And when I create a habit of that quality thinking, then now I don't even need a mic. I can create a pain even without the situation. I can create the pain even without the situation. And when I keep creating that pain like this, and I don't take out the time to change the thought and heal myself, now it's no more just a pain, it will be a wound. But I still don't change myself because I don't believe I am creating the wound. I say it was the mic that was not working. So I blame the situation for that pain, for that wound. And now I've created the wound in response to one situation. I'm not healing that wound because I believe I have not created the wound. And I just leave it to time. And I said, it's okay. Eventually I will forget about the mic. I don't heal it. I leave it to time. And somewhere the world taught us time is a great healer. How many of you believe time is a great healer? Leave it to time. Time will heal the wound. Suppose I hurt myself here this morning and I leave it to time. Time will heal that wound. Time will heal that wound provided I don't use that hand anymore till it heals. Yes, it will. If I just leave it like this for a few days, that wound will get healed. But can I live my life without using the hand? No. So with that wound, I will touch everywhere. And because it is wounded and I touch everywhere with that hand, it pains here, here, here. And you know when it pains here, and I do this and it pains, I say this glass is also not fine. Because when I'm picking up the glass, it's hurting. When I'm holding this flower vase, it's hurting. And very soon, it's hurting wherever I touch. And I started saying, life is complicated. Relationships are complicated. Work is difficult. Everywhere it's hurting. Everywhere it's hurting. But I didn't realize it was not outside. I had left that wound for time to heal. I can live without using my hand for a few hours, for a few days. But can I live without using my mind? No. So if I have a wound here, I cannot leave it to time because again another situation and another situation and another situation.